Hello everyone, welcome back to Quackies. In this episode, we are going to talk about switches. And no, not the one that you use for data transmission for my fellow Datacom major friends, and not the one you use to flip the lights on and off. We're talking about switches that lie underneath the keycaps of a mechanical keyboard. If you take off any keycap of a mechanical keyboard, you will see a small cubicle-shaped mechanism underneath, which is known as the switches, as it activates the keystroke on a keyboard when you click on it. A switch can be mainly separated into a few components, namely the housing, stem, spring, and the contacts, or also known as the leaves. The housing is the outer part of the switch, which is typically made from plastics. The stem is the middle part of the switch, which will move up and down as you actuate the switch. The component that gives the stem its elastical potential energy to bounce back up is the spring, which holds the stem to the bottom part of the housing. Last but certainly not the least is the contacts, which allow electric current to pass through and send signal to the computer when the contacts are connected. In the vast market of mechanical keyboard, there are a wide variety of switches, but they can be mainly classified into three categories, which are the linear switches, tactile switches, and the most notoriously known switches that your gamer roommate may own that prevents you from sleeping every night, which is the clicky switches. First, let us talk about the linear switch, which is often also known as the red switch because Cherry MX was so popular in the past that their red, brown, and blue have basically become the standard labeling for switches. The linear switch is a switch that has a smooth actuation, which means there is no tactile bump and no click bars whatsoever. It provides a smooth, talky, and a more quiet typing experience, which is preferable for the most modern mechanical keyboard enthusiasts. Next, let us discuss about the clicky switch first, which is often also known as the blue switch. It will have either a spring leaf that will collide with a metal contact to make a click sound or a click bar that will make two click sounds. Although it has a satisfying feel to type on and a clear actuation, it is sometimes despised by people due to its irritating noise when it is used for a prolonged period. Last but not least, the tactile switch is basically what is produced if a linear switch and a clicky switch make a baby together. It combines the quiet nature of a linear switch and the tactile actuation of a clicky switch. However, do note that the feel of a tactile switch can be a bit rough for some model when it is not looped. A few popular brands for mechanical keyboard switches include the Cherry, Gateron, Novelkey, Akko, Jwick, Kailh, and more. Personally, I have been in love with the linear switch just because of how smooth and effortless they are during a prolonged typing work or gaming session. It also doesn't bother my roommate too much, which is another plus. The linear switch that I'm using currently is the Akko Rose Red switch, which is smooth and extremely light. To find out what is the best type of switch for you, I recommend to test them out in a physical store or purchase a switch tester. I might also be purchasing a switch tester in the future for the convenience of my friend to test them out. So if you like the video and my content, please consider giving a like to the video and follow me on Instagram and subscribe to me on YouTube to help me grow my channel and community. So that's the basic stuff you need to know about switches. See you again in the next video.